Mage's Quarters, okay. Might be something useful here, I think. I found a spell book on one of the shelves and read it eagerly. It describes the motions to cast a simple but powerful spell. You now know the spell Flight. Okay, that's kind of cool. So this is a level 6 mage spell. So it's basically Orb of Thornhill, but it costs 20 mana though. But technically, I think we can use this to get across the bridge in the Venetai lands for the second crystal soul. So that's actually cool. So we can actually, you know, we don't need to go get the Orb of Thornhill before we can do that, I think is what that means, which is pretty cool. That's nice. You know, games where magic is powerful is just great. Like, you know, in Might and Magic 6, you can literally, and probably most of them, yeah, I never played any of the others yet, except for, I played a couple hours of Might and Magic 1, but in Might and Magic 6, you can literally fly. Like your party can straight up cast flight, right? But, you know, you're not going to have that in something like Skyrim, because we have to make sure that, you know, melee is balanced with ultra, which is balanced with magic, right? We can't have, you know, magic, rightfully so, just be completely overpowered, because that would be, you know, that like people would complain. Which, you know, I don't disagree that you do need a balance, right? Like that's true. It's just, you know, like just, oh man. The room is dominated by a huge marble slab, and strapped to it is a truly nightmare sight. It is a giant held down with massive level bands, and is being altered. The creature is covered with globs of chemicals and unguents, and small tattooed wounds, and they all mutate the creature. Its flesh is moving, writhing as its muscles and organs rearrange themselves. Odd lumps are forming on its body. The creature doesn't seem to see you. It is trapped in hazy, agonized mental prison from which it cannot escape. Not without your help. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's being tortured, so like my first instinct is, you know, probably want to kill it. I think is probably the play. So we just saved the game, so I think this is the humane thing to do. With the swift, confident blow, you end the creature's suffering. Even after death, its flesh bubbles and shivers. You back away horrified. Okay. That was unpleasant. The Empire does some pretty despicable things. Holding pins. Oh, we got actual bladesmen. And a mage up here. Wow. Yeah, I think we need to actually cast some real spells. Defend and... Yeah, ice slabs are bad. It's really hard to kill. They do lots of damage. Not hard to kill, but they just do lots of damage. The frost ore that's about to appeal is pretty tough. Yeah, they really love so many things. You know, anything to drag it out. Like, dude, like you don't gotta try this whole dog. Like, it's not that serious. Not that serious, dog. defend. Oh, I could have moved. Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay. I think we'll just leave this stuff, to be honest. It was, this is the same thing, I think. I'm trying to think, is there potentially something we're supposed to be doing with this? I don't think, I don't think, I mean, we could free it, I suppose, instead of killing it this time. The moment you cut the creature's bonds, it launches upward to try and escape. As soon as it moves over, its flesh buckles and heaves, seemingly trying to tear itself off its body. It dies before it even reaches the door. Oof. More suspicious stuff. The Blackstone Altar has been moved here on Orlos. Glowing runes surround it. It seems like it is being infused with magic. Probably not good magic either. I wonder if we could use sanctification on this. Holding pin. I really do not want to open this because there's nothing in here except for just misery, but I want to see what's in the room. Yep. Jeez, that's some damage. Yeah, Shamblers are no joke. Very tough. Let's see. This room is dominated by a massive arrangement of machinery, belching flames and sulfur smoke. Some of its components glow magically. It's clearly powerful and dangerous. You hesitate to tamper with it. You wonder what it's for. I wonder what this looks like in Avonum. Some of the environments are more detailed in that game, so I'm curious what this would look like. At the north end of the machine is a small opening, and just below it is a pedestal with a pillar on top. Sitting on the pillar is a red orb, the product of this huge infernal device. Very interesting. I'm not sure what the red orb could be. I guess we'll have to identify it. It's not a quest item. Oh, so it actually makes them over time, so I guess it respawns potentially? That's kind of interesting. Okay, I think this is the main room. Maximum containment authorization required. I'm not even sure if we'd be able to get in here, but we haven't found what we're looking for yet. So clearly, no, this can't be everything. Jeez, okay, double lock doors. We have no mana. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, that is crazy. Yeah, when you walk into a room and it's basically empty except for just one dude, like that is... I mean, we don't even probably have him in the monster roster. I mean, a Bladesman is like 70 health, level 11. Like, that's pretty crazy, right? But yeah, and a unique sprite as well. This is a new sprite. So, you know this dude is going to be crazy. Okay, we're just going to have to... the room to the south is large, empty, and somber. Its only feature is a suit of armor. Someone on the large side, with a helmet on top and oddly, blades coming from its gauntlets. As you enter Revel, the armor begins to move, slowly at first, then faster, moving with a speed and nimbleness that seem to indicate there isn't a person inside, and it is moving towards you in a definitively menacing manner. Oh yes, definitely. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we have to lock in. Is pretty much what this means. But yeah, I'm not too worried. Like, yeah, we're low on spell points, but basically we can just kind of like we can cast. Let's see, what's it called? It's actually a priest spell. That was tragic, but yeah, I guess we can't. We could poison. Well, it's a suit of armor. There would be resistance to that. Let's actually scry the monster. Okay. It's not as much health as a golem, so that's good. It has no magic, which is good. It is immune to magic, which is not good. It's immune to fire, which is it's immune to cold and poison. So, which is funny, right? So it's actually immune to everything. So pretty much you have to beat this thing until it stops moving. I think is how you win. It splits. You're kidding me. Oh my gosh. This is cool, but this is also insane. Okay. We don't have spell. We have like no spell points. Okay. We got a lot lock in. I think the first thing that we do is Ravage. And they hit decently hard. The splitting is insane. What the heck? How am I supposed to defeat? There's no way. Okay, there has to be a trick. There has to be a trick. Like, there's no way that you're winning this. I mean, we're gonna need to reload and probably maybe we could charm it. I highly doubt we could charm it. It's inanimate, pretty much. Okay, I guess we defend. And we get we don't even have enough spell points to do Major Blessing. That's so bad. I think we need to try and like get our spell points back. I don't know how well this is gonna go. We don't need like a huge amount. Jeez. Walking outside is gonna be awful. Okay, we can try it with this. But yeah, like trying to get out of this this dungeon is just gonna be terrible. So I'm trying to think, how do you kill this thing if it's just gonna split? Maybe if we surround it, it can't split. Okay. Great. That didn't work. I guess if we put the mages on the corners, maybe that would work. Yeah, every time we hit it, it's gonna, it's gonna split, right? So maybe there's a maximum amount of times it can split. So maybe if you kill the big one or the parent one, oh yeah, of course it's magic resistant, but maybe it won't split again, is my thought. Well, we killed it, but that didn't work. That was absolute, dude. Let's see if we can fill the room up with these guys. Okay. Yeah, this is not it. We're gonna surround it, is the plan. We can't completely surround it, oh my gosh. Can we one-shot it, is the question. It's immune to magic, of course. There has to be another way. You can't win this. I don't think you can. Like, you can't kill it. Well, you can kill it, but you can't win. And it's always attacking Cinnamon for some reason. Jeez. We could try to web it, I suppose. Capture Soul would be insane. That's not gonna work though. Oh, I know the solution. Although if it's magic resistance, it's probably resistant to a basilisk though. Okay, okay, so that actually worked. That's cool. So yeah, there's probably another way that you're actually supposed to do that. But yeah, we can definitely kill it. It's just, yeah, I don't know if splitting is considered like. Did we not cast? This is probably not heal. Yes. Yeah, the golem has more HP. Okay. Okay, I want to actually see if we can get him in the codex. So let's do this. That why did I do that? So you can stone him, which is pretty cool, but thinking maybe you could also maybe, let's see. What is it? If splitting is considered magical? Not really. Okay. I think we have to stone him. I'm surprised. Like, because if you don't have a basilisk with you, how are you supposed to do this then? Trying to think. Although, I yeah. No. I guess we're just gonna stone him again. So So you need to be in battle mode. I suppose you could get every space with anti-magic, but that seems excessive. Because they didn't spawn inside of it, but like that's dangerous because like you have to kill them really quick before even one space like wears off, or else you're just cooked. So yeah, I think the basilisk method is better. Okay, and yeah, I don't even know how do you stone an inanimate, piece of armor, right? Like I don't, really know that, but very cool area. Like this is one of the coolest areas in the game. Chamber of the Doomguard is just so cool. Not really difficulty, it's more of like a puzzle, I guess. On this pedestal is a very large crystal, colored a deep, rich blue, intensely beautiful and shining with an inner light. As you approach, you begin to sense a presence in your minds. It is feeble and gentle, and simply says, "Save me. Save me." The crystal is bulky, but not so large you couldn't take it with you. Okay, I think that is one of the crystal souls of Jeknal. Very, very cool. So, we will take this back to the council. Unfortunately, there was going to be a massive army of enemies outside waiting for us, and there's no easy way to exit. But yeah, this was really cool. Chamber of the Doomguard, like really cool final way to kind of guard one of the crystal souls. Like this really was so cool. Probably a way to do it with the anti-magic, right? But yeah, the basilisk worked great. It just yeah, I guess it would, wasn't super epic, but yeah, I mean that worked, I guess. But I'm gonna make a way back though, and I'll see you guys though.